What up, y'all? It's your boy Aioni. A little bit more to elaborate on my mom's story. So they said that she was brain dead. So I guess my mom, because I wasn't here, but my mom, or I wasn't present with my mom, but my mom, had went to sleep. Everything was fine, and I guess my stepdad woke up to our dog Diamond licking on her face, and my stepdad had said, or like I guess said babe, like, and she was non-responsive. And usually, I guess he was saying that whenever that Diamond would lick her in the face, of course she was like, "Oh, I love you," and she would say stuff like that. But she was non-responsive, and so right away he rushed over and realized that she was just like stiff. I guess is what he was saying, and so he called 911. He pulled her to the floor. They told her to do CPR. He starts doing CPR. She was non-responsive. She wasn't breathing. Um, then finally, I think they got a small heart rate, is what I believe, and I could be wrong on the details of it, but it's not something that you definitely want to continue to just play in your head over and over, or even think of. So people, your family members, don't ever hold grudges. Don't For friends and people you love, don't hold grudges. You don't know when that last time with them is. It could be so short and so quick, and the last thing that you say to them could be something that's just stupid and not even important, and you could lose someone you love so quick. But so they took her in the ambulance, and they took her and they got to the hospital, and they were saying, I guess, that she was non-responsive, and um it got to the point where I guess they got a small, like, she was breathing a little bit, but there was no function in her brain. Like, there wasn't nothing was, like, no one was home. You know what I mean? Her body was just still breathing, I believe, is how it went. And yeah, they said that, like, if she ever did come out of, like, she was out, but if she ever came back to, that she wasn't gonna be the same person again, and she probably have to relearn everything all over again. And they asked my stepdad if he had wanted to pull the plug, and he's like, no, he didn't want to. Come to find out what had happened, she had a stroke, and she had a stroke, I believe, in I think it's her left foot, and that's what caused it, or a blood clot. I'm sorry, a blood clot in her left foot, and that's what caused it. And they're saying, well, we need to quickly act and just amputate her foot. And my stepdad didn't want that. He's like, no, you don't need to do that. And um, well, what my mom told me when she came back, I mean, obviously now that she's back, she's back and well. But I guess my stepdad had made a promise to God, saying, like, Lord, if you just bring her back, like, you know what I mean, I promise I'll go to church and I'll get right. And anyway, so she ended up coming back too, but when she came back too, like, they didn't think she was going to speak or anything like that. At first, she just came back too, and she would just make faces, and she would smile, and she knew who my stepdad was, and she would smile at him and blow him kisses. Like, she couldn't articulate sentences or anything like that, and but she would blow him kisses, and she didn't forget him. And I remember talking to her, and my stepdad tell her, like, it's Manny. And then I just remember talking to her on the phone, and she was like, Manny, Manny? And that's all she could say. She didn't, like, know who I was. And that's, like, the scariest thing ever, I swear. And it broke my heart, because I'm thinking to myself, I was like, you mean to have my mom physically but not her know who I am would kill me tremendously. And it was just crazy. So, but anyway, they said that she wasn't gonna recover, and then sure enough, a couple of days we kept on praying, and I was praying hard. You don't even know, like, I have the videos on Facebook of me just keeping everybody updated with what's going on. And I'm in tears and just going through crazy emotions, and just, like, picturing life, like, what am I gonna do without my mom? And it was just wild, and it was just crazy, crazy, crazy time. And so uh we kept on praying and trusting God, and like I didn't even go see her for a while. Like it was like for like probably like a solid 4 days I didn't go see her because I just couldn't see her. It would just kill me to see her like that, so I couldn't. And then finally I just said, you know, you got to go see her. So I went to go see her, and she like didn't really know what was going on and stuff like that. We kept on believing, we just kept on trusting God that He's gonna bring healing. And the doctors were surprised. They were just like, this is a miracle, because we thought she was dead already. Like they had no hope. All hope was already lost. They were ready to just pull the plug and, I mean, sign the death certificate. And no, we had faith, and God just pulled through mightily. And it's amazing though now, because now she's they said that she was never, well, if she came back, she was never gonna uh be able to walk again. Oh, fast forward too. I mean, so whenever they're like, well, we want to do surgery, the problem was, I guess her heart was operating at like very very low capacity, something like 30% or something like that. And they're like, well, there's a possibility if we do surgery and amputate her foot that she could die on the table. So my stepdad was like, no, 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 no. And the day that they were gonna go do surgery, I guess the blood clot clogged itself, and they didn't need to do it. So it was just a miracle how everything worked out. And this is, I fast forwarded, and like this is before I think she was even awake. And again, like everything, it's one of those things you just don't want to remember. You just kind of just throw it to the back of your brain, and you just want to forget it. And anyways, so it ended up working out like that. So then they're just like, oh, well, she's not gonna be able to walk. Fast forward, my mom's pretty much literally 100%. She can't. She's starting to move, function in her foot. They said that she would never be able to even move her foot. And now she's starting to move her foot slowly. She's alive. She's breathing. She's getting on my case for everything, and I'm so grateful for it. And but she's alive. She's breathing, and every single day she gives God the praise for it, and she knows that if it wasn't for Him delivering her, that she would be dead right now. And it's just a beautiful thing. Like God was so faithful, and it was just amazing. But yeah, now she's alive. She's breathing. She has to wear a pacer now. But you mean, she's alive. She's breathing. She has to wear a brace on her foot, but she's able to even walk on her foot with just the brace. They thought she was gonna have to use a walker, and God just healing her. And it's just amazing what God did. And it was just crazy time. So this song hits definitely very close to home. And I mean, I'm grateful that I didn't have to make a song like this, just thinking, well, I hope you made it, and I hope you're home. So I'm just grateful. But that's my reaction to this video. I love y'all. Stay blessed. I didn't mean to end on a sad note like that, but that's just the truth of where I'm at and where it's at. But I love y'all. Stay blessed. God bless. Love y'all. It's your boy Aioni.